This year we are celebrating the fourth edition of Oxygen, which is organized by Propaganda. We decided that since the scale is growing and growing, we should organize a biennial event, an exhibition once every 2 years. Our goal is to put Tbilisi on the global map as an artistic regional hub to make Tbilisi known as part of the international contemporary art scene and to foster collaboration and intercultural dialogue, merging the experiences of different Western and Georgian creative arenas. At present, we have produced a different but very engaging collaborative work in the form of an exhibition. The Rites of Passage is not only a title, but also the expression of an immense idea that is linked to the concept of this large-scale exhibition and unites up to 40 Georgian and foreign artists. Passage not only means the passage of a large body consisting of smaller parts between spaces, but a passage between the media and time as well.
I think everyone sees it the same way as I do, but I wanted to introduce external architecture into the existing construction. Accordingly, I used the internal structure to cut out frames and presented my works in the sequence that I like to follow in a space. It's great to have a wellspring in your own possession. I built a wellspring and afterwards built the whole exposition around it. It was very important for me to interact with the architecture through the paintings.
At Oxygen, I presented a video installation, debut of the neglected diva Daisy. Diva is a creature that never had the chance to perform on stage, was never given a space and could not express herself. I wanted to work with a traditional Georgian piece and decided to focus on excerpts from Paliashvili's opera Daisy. I wanted the diva to perform them, smash them to pieces, and make them her own.
Additionally, the name Rites of Passage refers to, a psychological concept that was brought out through theory, but then also it's literally passageways in this building, in and around this compound, that really allows a lot of work, even work that's very still, to seem like it's kind of performing for you as you encounter it. I think this show is very important because it is bringing to light something that I've heard from other artists in the city isn't given as much importance, which is the different performative aspects of a lot of artist practices here. So within that, also then bringing in international artists, more so than ever in the show's history over the last 4 years, with this being the show with the most international artists. It's been interesting to see also those juxtapositions of the works, and also to actually just have more artists from abroad come here and meet people, meet local artists, meet the scene, and figure out that they have a lot in common, and also a lot of differences that I believe make these encounters with different artworks all the more interesting.
This is one big picture of what happened in Georgian art a century ago. It is no coincidence that the show includes works by avant-garde artists. If we recall the meaning of this term, we understand that it describes the troops who fight on the front line. A century ago, these artists introduced new trends.
The work is based on torn pieces of the Tbilisi map made by Kamensky and the Georgian artists, the Zdanovich brothers. I also used an old Arab map from the Middle Ages. Of course, the piece contains a certain share of irony, too. These works were specifically made for the exhibition. I call them the anti-Georgian sculptures. I believe that for the most part, Georgian sculpture is too distant from the European trends of the 20th century, with the exception of one or two artists. These monuments established a kind of heroic and romantic Soviet style. I mainly focused on working with different colors, shapes, and materials.
This should most probably be called an installation of soft sculptures. The main material applied here is clay. These are the shapes of shifted, displaced people. The work created for the exhibition is titled "I'll Carry You With Me." It resulted from a collaboration and unites my objects and the drawings of my grandmother, Gucha Goratskheli. All the objects are made of real wood, branches, and small pieces of wood, and this forms the basis for everything else. Here you need to move around as if in a labyrinth, where you discover new doors that you need to enter. You may miss something here, just like in real life. Contemporary art closely resembles real life.